Well, the anxiety about not taking care of the future is, of course, losing the present moment. That's the real loss of the present moment. But taking care of the future by doing some planning, constructive planning, even constructive thinking, not useless thinking and worrying and toxic thinking in the middle of the night, things what I should be doing or haven't done, or if I do it, it might go wrong. Not that kind of totally useless thinking, which is losing the present moment. Mm-hmm. Then there is the applied thinking, which is, I need to work out what I'm going to do, whatever, a schedule for the next thing I'm going to do, a plan for next year when I will have to do this or that, whatever. And you may find that if you do focused thinking and apply to whatever it is that you need to work out, is not losing the present moment. It's only useless thinking about the present moment that mentally projects you away from the now and doesn't get you anywhere, detracts from the quality of life and detracts from your sense of aliveness. So planning you can do in the present moment. Let's say I plan, where am I going to go? I'm going on a tour somewhere. I was on a Europe tour late last year, and that had to be planned almost a year in advance. So already at the beginning of last year and before then, we were already talking about the Europe tour. And so what then, you look at the calendar, cities, geography of places where they connect, all the other factors that you need to look at. You're not really losing the present moment because you're not projecting yourself mentally over there and imagining how it's going to go, or imagining that when you finally give that talk in London, then you're really going to feel really fulfilled, or projecting yourself to that talk in London when nobody's going to like what you're going to say, and half the audience are going to leave. Am I going to be inspired when I reach London and to give a talk? It's just losing the present. And this kind of thinking happens. It pretends to be useful and constructive, but it's not at all. And it's not taking responsibility for anything. But applied thinking, and for applied thinking, it's good to give yourself a time limit, a space. You sit down for an hour, or you talk to people and say, what do we need to do here in order to do this, that. You're not losing the present moment. Some people often, this is not uncommon for people to have this question, thinking that I must never think about the future. But when you apply that, you're not really thinking about the future. The planning is now. You're not projecting yourself away from the present moment. So it's applied and constructive thinking. The same with the past. Sometimes you need to think about something that happened in the past. You need your memory for certain things, and then you need to you go back there in your mind, and then you talk about, but there's a reason why you bring it into the present, because you need that kind of memory or the knowledge. Perhaps you learned something there at the past Europe tour. Those things went very wrong. The people had to line up for an hour, and I was an hour late starting. It was disorganized. What did we do wrong? That's fine. You have to go there. Mm-hmm. But if you, in the middle of the day, you think how dreadful that was, or you're blaming yourself or others about what went wrong, then you lose yourself in the past. Mm-hmm. So you can use past and future without losing yourself in them, and then really you remain present even while you refer back to the past or while you make plans for the future. So that's really how it works.